Detective Garcia. Let's talk about what's going on.
First,
Well,
identify yourself again.
My name's Arnold Valent.
How old are you?
I'm 26 years old.
Date of birth?
6/27/87.
If we need to find you, where can we find you?
See what?
If we need to find you, where can we find you? What's your address?
4641 Archer.
Okay.
All right. Tell us why you're here, man. What's going on?
Well, I just know him, like, and everything just was just so much for me, like, right then and there, when I first starting to talk to me and stuff.
Okay.
And, I mean, you know how bad that shooting was, and I'm just scared for the rest of my family, you know, on some retaliation. But honestly, I think I did see Brendon Gaytan, and I did see him probably, he sped away in a two-door silver Mercedes-Benz. And that's that car that I kept telling you, it was a two-door silver car. It was a silver Mercedes-Benz.
It was a silver Mercedes-Benz.
Yes.
All right.
And
So this is what I'm going to ask you to do, okay? I'm going to ask you to start from the beginning. I know you've told what happened already, but I want to back you up all the way to the day it started, okay? And even before that. Did this start before that day?
well,
You and Brendon Gaytan.
no, well, see, what actually happened was my brother-in-law had went and broke the window to his truck.
Who's that?
The other one that's in
Reno?
the other room.
Okay, we're talking about Reno.
Yeah, he broke the window to his truck, and nothing happened or anything. Anything was stolen. But I believe that the real reason why Brendon wanted to retaliate was because his truck window got broken. Fucking $100 window. Killed my baby girl, man. You know what I'm saying?
I do know.
And at first, I mean, I don't want. I mean, I had to do a lot of thinking. You know what I'm saying? It's hard for me. But I don't want that. I don't want to see that bastard out here on these streets. You know.
So that night, did you know he was going to come by?
No.
You had no clue.
No clue.
All right. So let's take you to where you're in the house and you're about to leave. Is that still accurate?
Yeah, I'm walking out the front door like this, barely opening up the front door. I probably made it up to the porch. And a bunch of wood chips were coming at me. And I just see sparks, like fireworks. Fireworks were coming at me.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And after that, I jumped. I don't know how I made it. Even the pants that I was wearing the night got hit by bullets. I didn't show y'all, but I saw it the other morning. I got hit in this leg, and I got hit in the front over here. And I wish one of them bullets would have got me instead of my daughter. You know, I wish that, but I made it around the house to the backyard, jumped the fence on the side, and ran to the middle of the street to see what kind of car it was, and it was a silver car. But if anybody would have anything to do with retaliation on anybody or anything, would be Brendon.
Okay, I'm going to ask you a real important question. Okay? While the shooting was going on, or a little bit after the last shot was fired, did you see him yourself?
Yeah, I believe I saw Brendon.
No.
Okay. Yes, I did see Brendon.
Okay.
Yes, I did see Brendon.
Let me ask you this, okay? Before you had said that you run through the house, right? Is that what you told us at first?
Yeah, that's when I had seen somebody.
Okay.
But
you're saying now that you went around the outside of the house.
Okay. I came through the front door and saw a lot of wood chips and sparks like this and like this. But you could see a shadow, you know, holding the gun.
Where was this shadow at?
It may have been like in the corner of the fence, like hiding behind, because Jose had his truck parked right there. So No matter of fact, the fence still had his truck parked in the, was it in the driveway?
Show us a picture.
Okay, so if this is your house, right, and here's your steps, right, here's your door,
Okay. This is the driveway. He had to have been standing right here.
okay, where's the Suburban, the Tahoe?
The Tahoe's parked right here,
Okay,
and there's a truck parked right here.
and this is your truck.
Yeah, this truck I was
Okay, why don't we do this, put a T for Tahoe right here, and then make a square and put a P for pickup. Okay, and this is where you think you saw him?
Yeah.
Right behind the Tahoe?
Yeah, hiding behind the Tahoe right here.
Okay. How many people were there?
I only saw one.
You sure?
I saw one.
And if
And the only reason that I ran back through the house was because I thought they were coming into the house.
Okay.
To come and kill us all. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so you did go back inside.
I had made it.
You
I
made it out
right here
all
to
the
the
way
porch.
to the porch.
I dropped the baby thing right here, my son's stroller, and made it back inside. Past the couch my daughter died on right here. I passed this. My son was sitting right here in the car. My wife was doing dishes right here in the kitchen. And I made it out this back door right here, ran around right here. There's a fence. I jumped this fence, ran right here to the middle of the street and saw the Mercedes-Benz going right there.
And so you didn't run around
But
the side. You didn't run around the side of the house.
No, I ran back through the house.
You told us the same thing. You ran through the fence.
But didn't you just say you ran around the side
No,
of the house?
I ran through the house,
Okay.
but back around through the side.
I get it. And so you see the Mercedes-Benz?
And it's going slow, not fast, like not speeding off or not. And that's why I thought I had a chance out for me to get in the truck and try to chase it.
Is that what you tried doing?
I wanted to, but at the same time, my wife was going crazy, bro.
Okay. Let me ask you this. When did you recognize Brendon Gaytan? Where was he when you recognized him?
The truth, man. Whatever the
Right
truth.
when I opened up the door, maybe, because that's when the bullets started to happen.
So you're saying that you come here
Yeah,
at the porch and you see Brendon Gaytan right there.
yeah.
What kind of gun did he have?
Yeah, I didn't see a gun.
Did he say that? Did he say anything before he started
Nothing.
shooting?
Zero.
Did he give you a chance to look at him and then he started shooting?
As soon as I picked up my face like this, we maybe had made some eye contact or something. I saw a shadow. Like, I know I've seen him. I've dealt with the guy before. You know what I'm saying? I've even met up with him in a Mercedes-Benz before. I know that was his Mercedes-Benz. You know what I mean? I met up with him at HEB a couple times. I know that's that motherfucker, man. There is nobody else. There's no other problems we've had with anybody or anything except for when Little Reno went and broke the truck window. And automatically, Little Reno don't have nowhere to live, and they went and retaliated over here at his brother's house because they thought he was staying there at his brother's house.
Okay. So why do you think he came to this house? Your Jose's house?
Because
Was it because of you or because of Reno?
maybe it had to be because of Reno.
And maybe you?
No, and then I don't think it had nothing to do with me, to be honest with you. To be honest with you, I don't believe at all for 1 minute it was intended for me.
Okay.
See, Reno's they already know him from stealing and stuff. He used to live there in that same house with Brandon and all them, and they kicked him out. And then now that Brandon had got his window broke, the only person that knew where he would keep stuff and money and stuff was Reno. So for retaliation, I believe that's why they went and did that.
Were you able to see Brandon run to the car?
I ran I wish I would have. As soon as the shots were being fired like that already, there was a pole right here. Wood chips were all flying in my face. I ran back through the house, came back around right here and jumped this fence. I heard everybody screaming inside. I was just hoping everything was okay. I ran like this. I tried to see. I seen the silver Mercedes-Benz two-door.
You've seen that car before? You didn't see anybody running up the side up here?
I didn't see nobody else. Running nothing. I looked both ways. I didn't see just the silver Mercedes-Benz.
Okay. What was he wearing?
All black.
Like what?
A hoodie.
What else?
I don't know. He had to have been ducking off behind that truck. But I know for sure I saw a hoodie.
What's the latest investigation for your son?
I mean, there's good enough light there from the porch to shine all the way right there to the driveway. It was good enough light for me. Like I said, I know the little dude. I went to boot camp with him in 2004. You know, I've been knowing him. But I know that I know it had to have been retaliation for that stupid ass window that got broken.
Community killers at the first one.
I'm scared, man. I'm scared for the rest of my family. I don't know what the hell is gonna go on about us, man. I'm not lying to you, man. I'm just scared for my family.
Do you recognize this person?
Yes, that's Brendon Gaytan.
For the record, Brendon Andrew Gaytan, 5'9" of 87. So, the times you were here, you came in.
I know I said a little fibbing. I said a lie about me driving over there. It's just...
Well, it's not only that. When we asked you if you had seen anybody, you never mentioned that, did you?
Because I didn't want these people to come back and retaliate against us.
So what was your fear, that they were going to find you again?
Why are you not scared of that now? It could happen too.
But the detective told me right now, they said, don't worry about it. We're going to get this guy. Don't worry about it. You and your family are going to be safe, man. You go and tell them people, man. And whatever you know, you go and tell them.
What have you heard since that day until now? What have you heard? Have you heard anything?
Yeah, there's people on Facebook saying, we're sorry for the children, but fuck the parents. People saying that people were logging on Facebook and saying all kinds of stuff. People were getting messages and
Has Brendon Gaytan reached out to you in any way? No?
See, not only that, but see, they're like a big part of Jose's family for like 15 years now, and not one of them, not one family member in there has called and said, I'm sorry for your loss. I'm sorry for y'all's loss. That was my niece. I'm sorry, because they know they're guilty. They know that their kids or somebody in that house or with Brendon, somebody went with Brendon and killed my kid. You know that, and they're trying to hide it. They're going to try to hide it as much as possible.
Does Brendon have a lot of guns?
Now I know he does. Now I know that he does. And he got, because they told me that they sold him some.
Who told you?
Jose told me that he sold him some assault rifles. And then he had bulletproof vests there at his house also, and he said that Brendon even went to his house. This is the only reason Brendon knows where he lives, is because Brendon picked up the merchandise from his house when he sold him the assault rifles.
And we talked about that. Remember we talked about
Yes.
that? Were you there when those guns were sold?
No, sir. Never.
You sure?
I'm positive. I did not even know Brendon had bought them guns. I didn't even know that. at all.
Some people seem to think you played a big part in that.
Oh, no, sir. No, sir, not at all.
Okay. And when the car was driving away, you only saw one person in there?
No, with the back tent so tinted up, I didn't see nobody inside the car. I could just see them. They stopped. They didn't speed off to make themselves obvious.
Mm-hmm.
You know, people all over the news. I saw a speeding car. I saw this. They didn't speed off like that.
Okay, let's go back to another question. Which way did the silver car turn?
To the right on Castores.
On Sunnybrook?
On Sunnybrook.
Let me ask you another question. After the first interview and second interview with him, why should we believe this interview?
Because it's from my baby girl, man.
I understand that, but we've got to convince the district attorney to believe it now. With you lying on the first one, it's kind of hard.
Whether you believe I lied about a damn truck, man, me driving a stupid-ass truck, man, that's petty-ass shit compared to what I'm telling you right now.
I understand that.
You know what I'm saying? That's a bullshit-ass damn truck, man. I'm sorry that I lied about that, man. I didn't want to get in trouble for driving without a driver's license.
Well, it's not
or
only
whatever what was inside the truck.
Well, it's not only that, Arnold, and we told you that back then.
I know, but
still,
man, you gotta understand.
But you left out the most important part, is right here, that you saw Uncle Shooter.
I just didn't want them to come back for me and my family, what I got left. I don't know who his people knows. I don't know who he can pay. I don't know how much money this guy got. But I know for a fact it was him.
But here's the thing, Arnold. You knew that guy had shot your baby, and he had shot this other man, bro. You knew that. When you sat here and talked to us, you knew that already.
Had you told us that at that time, he'd be in jail right now. Because now we got to convince the district attorney that, hey.
I know, for his warrant now.
Correct.
I know, sir, but I'm sorry. I'm just telling you right now from the bottom of my heart, man.
How
I
sure
don't
are
know.
you? Let me ask you this.
I don't know.
How sure are you that was Brendon Gaytan?
If it was from, I'm about 75% sure.
75% sure.
He had a hoodie on, you know what I'm saying?
Did you see his face?
I saw the complexion about how dark he is. He has a little darkness to him. You know what I mean? I know the difference between a white-looking person and a dark-looking person. You know, he got the different look to his face. You know what I'm saying?
You know something, brother?
I'm sorry, man. I know, man, that I did.
Why did they call him T-Rex?
Because he has little arms.
Did you see that?
I didn't see the little arms.
So you need to be 100% sure that was him, not 75%.
And I know it was Brendon Gaytan.
Are you 100%
I know.
sure that was
You know in your heart, right?
I know 100% sure. I'm 100% sure that was the Mercedes-Benz that I seen him meet up with me before with. You know what I'm saying? A two-door Mercedes-Benz. I know that for sure. And I know that had to be him, man. I don't know who else was with him, if anybody else was with him.
Let me ask you something else. Did he have two guns with him, one on this arm and one on this arm?
Well, I didn't see a gun at all.
Okay. See, I'm trying to make up this. Probably two different guns used. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
Like I said, honesty is the best policy right now.
Yes, sir, I know, sir, man. I'm not trying to lie to y'all no more or nothing, man. I'm sorry that I lied about the big blue truck, man.
We want to help your dead baby, okay?
Yes, sir, I know. I understand, man.
We've got to have justice. At the same time, we've got to have justice the right way. Not trying to invent something or anything else to put somebody in jail. You know what I mean? Because that's not right either. we need to put the right person in jail,
I know.
okay? And that's the person that needs to go, whether it's 1 or 3 or 4, okay? This is a reason it's very, very important. Because this case, it's a very important case. When it's all over, somebody may get the needle.
Yes, I know, sir.
And if they do, so be it. It's not our doing. It's our own doing.
Yes, sir.
But we're gonna feel pretty dumb at some point in time, somebody's gonna hurt him because, you know, we killed the wrong person.
Man, I just know for a fact that wasn't
In your
it.
heart, you feel this, it's him.
And I know for a fact that this shit was not intended for me and my family, man. You know what I'm saying? They wanted someone, man.
Let me ask you something. I'm reading you, and I don't wanna insult you, okay?
Yes, sir.
I'm reading something on you. By the way you move, by the way you talk, by the way your eyes move. I'm judging you and creating an image, okay? I'm reading that deep in your heart, you know it's him because there was a problem. But I don't think you really saw his face.
Yeah, I did.
If you saw his face, you would be very certain that that's who you saw.
I know, man. I'm telling you right now, man, the reason why I didn't say nothing, and I know, and it's my baby girl, but I just didn't want people coming back for me and the rest of my family that I got left.
And I can understand that.
You understand that?
Yeah.
Look at the retaliation that happened for a broken window.
I understand that, but my man, you were in here, your family was safe. At that time, you could have told us who it was, and you'd be out in jail right now.
I'm just scared, man. You know,
We're trying, man, but we're gonna have to convince somebody else.
Arnold, are you holding anything back now? Are you holding anything back at all?
No, sir. Nothing at all. That's all I know. I had nothing to do with selling no guns.
Okay, well, tell me something that's true, that's truthful. Did you have something to do with the sale of the AR-15s?
No, sir. Not at all. Not at all. I never even seen an AR-15. I couldn't tell you how one looks like.
Why would somebody say, and this goes to your truthfulness, okay?
The reason why somebody would say that I had something to do with it is to save their own ass from having something to do with it. That's the only reason.
Okay, well, some people
You know what I mean?
said that and said, you know what, I was part of it, but so was him.
I've never even seen no AR-15 in my life.
You ever see a bulletproof vest and some ammo?
Never.
Do you have any idea how it got in the attic? In the garage?
No?
No,
How
sir.
about the
But-
duffel bag full of bullets?
See, whenever they told me that Jose had sold Brendon the guns, that Brendon was supposed to buy the bullets and the vest. You know, I barely talked about this earlier. And he goes, man,
You and
detective,
who talked about it?
me, Jose, and the family, when we were doing my daughter's stuff,
Okay.
because we knew we had to come back over here, and we were saying, man, there has to be Brandon's prints all over that vest. You know what I'm saying? Putting him in place of buying them firearms. That's the only person that we know that would own a firearm like that, because he's the one that sold them to them.
Are your prints going to be on those boxes?
No, nothing. Not one print at all. Nothing. I never even seen them at all. Never. Shit, and if I did, I wanted my cut out of that shit. They didn't give me nothing. I didn't have nothing to do with that.
Do you know what an SKS is?
No.
AK-47? You ever see one?
No.
SKS?
I've never ever seen one. Never in my life.
So have you heard what kind of guns this guy has?
I just know he has the AR-15s that what's his name sold him.
What if your father was to tell you that an AR-15 is not the same caliber?
Huh?
What if I was to tell you that the AR-15 is not the caliber that was out there?
I don't know what to say.
AR-15, it's a lot different from SKS or AK-47. They shoot different bullets.
I don't know what was used. I'm just telling you what I know. And that's all I know.
What did your family say about you being here?
My family,
Mhm.
they're waiting for me at the funeral home right now. I was picking out my daughter's casket and stuff.
Give us a minute, we'll be right back, okay? Can you sign this for me, please? And then put the date, 2/19. Alright, just
Give us a minute, man, so you can get back in time. Okay?
It'd be so cold right now. on, man. Damn, it's cold in here, boy. Yeah, it's cold, boss. Come on, man. Boss man. Boss. They should know how much more longer they already talked to me. I was trying to get back there to the funeral home with my wife.
Okay, give me just a second, let me see if I can
And I
get
gotta
this.
use the restroom real bad too.
You gotta use the restroom,
Yeah,
you wanna
but
do that right now?
I was gonna wait till I got home.
Okay, let me check on it, okay? You want some water or something?
Come on. Oh, man. Come on, boss. Hey.
Hey, Arnold, I know you're trying to get out here, man. It just took us a while.
See what else they're gonna get from my daughter.
I understand. Has anything changed since we left?
No.
Nothing at all? Everything's the same? So we talked about, you saying that it was Brendon. You still insist it's him?
Yes, sir.
So if someone puts you on the stand and they make you raise your hand,
And I'll point his fucking ass out.
and you'll say that it was Brendon Gaytan that shot us.
I'll point his bitch ass out in front of public.
Okay, because at the end of the day, it's gonna come down to your word,
I know.
okay? And people who lie about these things, they end up in trouble, man,
First time you lie, it will come up too.
okay?
I don't care about that stupid light on that truck, man.
You
It's nothing
feel
to-
comfortable saying the man that shot your children, your kid, and Jose's kid is Brendon Gaytan? You're absolutely sure about that? 100% sure?
Yes, sir.
Anything else?
No, sir. Nothing at all. I just hope you catch this motherfucker. And I hope he still has the weapons there with him that he did it with. Wherever you find them, man. That way it puts all the pieces and puzzles together. I really wish this little bastard slows down, man. My daughter doesn't deserve to die.
I'm gonna tell you right now, he's not gonna go to jail too quick. Okay? Because we gotta sell the case to the district attorney.
Yes, sir.
He's gonna have to do whatever he needs to do. The other day screwed you over pretty bad. And you lied.
I don't care about that, man.
Well, we care about it because we're the ones gonna have to go to court.
We have to do what's right, even though we want to.
The only reason I lied about the truck is because, and there was some stuff in there that wasn't supposed to be in there, you know.
Well, there was a few other things you lied about too, not only the truck. Okay, but we'll do the best we can with what we got. Okay, hopefully we can put it together around your deal too, if that's okay with you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, but don't expect the guy to go to jail tomorrow or the next day or something. It may take quite a while to work us to jail. Because I don't think what you told us now is enough. Okay, because of the lie. Okay?
Whatever you think,
Well,
man.
we have to care about it, and this attorney cares about it, but the defense attorney will tear you up on the stand. And the question that I just told you, you lied the first time, but you will believe you now. That's gonna come up. But we'll do the best we can around it, okay? I promise.
I got a reason to the life for the goddamn first time, man.
Yeah, but probably.
I still have a family, man. I had a little bit of fucking dope inside the truck, man. I didn't want nobody to say that it was. I didn't want to get in trouble for dope, man. You know.
Are you on parole?
I'm not in. No, nothing.
Probation, nothing?
It's just I've been in prison already, and I didn't want to do it to my family again. You know what I'm saying?
I understand
This is the
that.
family that I earned, man.
Well, as long as you understand, because you did that for your family, but you don't wanna go to prison, and you lied the first time, it's quite.
Well, that's why I lied.
Well, it makes, a lie is a lie, man.
Earlier, you said that when you came out, you made eye contact with the shooter, right? And that was the person you saw was Brendon Gaytan?
Yes, sir.
Okay.